Well, hey, my friend, welcome back to the porch. How you been doing? You okay? Good. Well, go grab you a cup of coffee and come back and sit down and hit play. I want to share something with you. It won't take real long. I know you're busy and you got some things you got to do. So thank you for coming back and giving me a few minutes of your time. Just wanted to talk to you about something. I woke up this morning and I don't know why, but I just was remembering when I used to wake up in the prison, or when I used to wake up in dope houses, or used to wake up in a homeless shelter. That was the one that really kind of hit me while I was just laying there in bed, and thought about how there was a time where, I was chasing something, chasing an experience, chasing relief. That was immediately on my mind. Okay, I gotta get out of this discomfort I'm feeling and go get somewhere and get a hold of something and do something. And and in those places, there was people telling me when I needed to go to sleep, when I needed to wake up, when I needed to eat, what I needed to do, when I needed to do it, and how I needed to do it. And I had no say-so over it, and I had done that to myself. And I was thinking about that this morning. And then as I was laying there, I was thinking, there isn't anybody to tell me what to do, when to do it, and how to do it anymore. Nobody telling me what to eat, when to eat, when to go to bed, when to wake up. And I realized that there was a time that I was chasing relief. You ever been there where you wake up and it's the first thing in your mind, I need relief. I'm so stressed. I'm so worried about this, that, and the other. And now, instead of chasing relief, I'm chasing grace. And it's different. And grace, in a sense, is chasing me and has kind of taken me over. And I'm really grateful for it. I don't wake up. Not perfect by any means, but it's not a stressful, get up, go do this, hurry up, let's rush, let's go. I just noticed today, man, I'm in my own bed. I'm in my own home. I've got my own life that God has built for me and blessed me with and given me. And I was just laying there thanking him for coffee, and thanking him that I got a car I can get in, ride around in. There's a roof over my head. I can turn that water on and it goes hot or cold. I can jump in the shower if I need to. I got some clothes I can put on that are mine. I got some shoes that belong to me. Socks, my leg ain't broke anymore. I can get up, move around, and walk. And it was just I can't even explain it. I was thinking back to when I was waking up going, okay, how can I go get this to go get some drugs? Or what's next in this prison setting? What are they lining us up to do now? Is this a search? Are they going to flip all of my stuff upside down looking for things? Back when I was in prison, the homeless shelter, time to get up and go do this, mop the floors. It's not my place, it's the homeless shelter. And just thanking God that I can live in this rhythm of grace, which made me, as I was just thanking God, laying on my bed, slowing down, thinking about all of the things that he's blessed me with, drinking my first cup of coffee. In Matthew 11, Jesus said, come to me, all of y'all that are laboring and you're heavy laden or working real hard. And he says, I'll give you rest. And then he says, take my yoke upon you and learn of me. My yoke is easy, my burden is light. I like this other translation called The Message. Jesus says, come to me and I'll show you how to take a real rest. And then he says this, learn the unforced rhythms of grace. Isn't that nice? He didn't say, come to me and I'll give you more religious duties on your shoulder. Come to me and I'll give you another to-do list. He said, come to me and I'll show you how to learn the unforced rhythms of grace. And I just love that. I was like, that's what this is. Now, I'm not perfectly, because I still fall back into worry and anxiety and stress, but he's teaching me these unforced rhythms of grace. And I just wanted to share that with y'all this morning, that you can do that. And my challenge to you this week, tomorrow morning when you wake up, or maybe right after you get through listening to this, just take a couple minutes to thank God for bringing you from a place you used to be, and how maybe, just maybe, you're living inside the answer to something you prayed about. I'm certainly living inside the answer to something I prayed about. I didn't even think to pray for a Japanese maple tree that I'm sitting under, and it's so beautiful. You know, got the woods back there, and it's quiet, and I'm just blessed, and I'm thankful, because I remember what it was like to wake up under a metal room, in a room full of, a metal roof with a room full of inmates, or a room full of other guys that were homeless, and it was loud, and it was crazy, and it was chaos, and there was fighting, and there was strife, and I had done that to myself. I'd put myself there, but through a series of just day in, day out, making decisions, God brought me to a place of rest, and I'm still learning the rhythms of grace. So I'm going to leave you with that. I pray that you can take a couple minutes today, slow down, have a cup of coffee or tea or whatever, and just reminisce on a place you were, not to be morbid and reflective of something negative, but to think about where you are and how God has brought you from that place to this place. And hey, I'll see y'all next Tuesday. Cup of coffee, come sit on the porch with me for a little bit and let's talk. I love you.